Tum ho puri chatur das kanta. What does that mean? You are the kant. Kant means the master of what? Chaturdas. Chaturdas means the 14. Puri means the worlds. You are the master of the 14 worlds. Now this 14 worlds doesn't mean that we believe in 14 worlds. Today, there was a Muslim, kept trying to catch me out. He brought along a copy of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji on his laptop, and he kept bringing out quotes. And he brought out this quote that Guru Nanak Ji is telling the Muslim how to be a good Muslim. And he goes, if your Guru is telling a Muslim to be a Muslim, why don't you listen to your Guru, become a Muslim, and become a good Muslim? I said, he's telling that for the Muslims, bro. Find out what he says to the Sikhs. What's the point of thinking? Like, you know, if two people come to a doctor, one's fat, one's thin. The fat guy's going to get told, don't eat so much, exercise more. The guy who's a bit too thin is going to get told, don't exercise so much, eat more. Because the Vaid, the doctor, only pataya what disease you've got and what you need. So Guru Maharaj is telling a Muslim, because the Muslim is not going to change his religion. He's not going to change. So they're saying, if you want to remain a Muslim, the kind of Muslim you should be is like this. Upadesh Chavarna Kosa. They say Upadesh for everybody. Everybody can take the Upadesh of the Guru. Whether it's Sikh or a Hindu or a Muslim, they can learn from the Guru. But then listen to what the Guru says to the Sikh. You know? If you read that, then you understand what Guruji wants from a Sikh. You know? And Gur Satgur ka jo Sikh akhaye so palke uth har naam te ave. Guru doesn't say to somebody who says call yourself a Muslim, you should wake up in the morning and do Naam Japa, and say to a Sikh. And then they also say, in Kaljug, the highest thing is Naam. Uche upar ucha Naam. So the Naam is the highest thing. But some people will not listen. They won't change their faith. They won't understand what Guru Sahib is. So you might as well give them a little bit of advice that will help them. Somebody who's dayalu, a doctor who wants to look after you. You know, like for example, Pumiya Chor. Pumiya Chor was not going to stop stealing. When he came to meet Guru Maharaj, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, Pumiya Chor was not going to stop stealing. Chori si. So Guru said, okay. But when they asked him, Pumiya Chor, what do you do? Of his name was a Pumiya Chor. He said, what do you do, Pumiya? He goes, I'm a thief. Pumiya Chor was not scared of telling the truth. Or such a bolne vich theek sega. So Maharaj said, okay, Pumiya Chor, you speak the truth. I like that about you. We're going to give you something that helps you, even though you're a thief. What do they say? Said Pumiya Chor, do not lie. Tell the truth. Don't do loon harami. If you steal from somebody, don't. And greed di maar nahi karni. Don't, because if you get some poor people to get beaten up. So Pumiya Chor goes to rob the king. When he goes there, they ask him, what are you doing here? Why you come here? To the gates. He goes, I'm a thief, I've come to steal. There's no thief that tells you he's a thief. He must be joking. He must be a joker. Let him in. So let him in. He speaks the truth. He listens to the 3 bachans of the Guru and he goes in. And if Maharaj said to him, Pumiya Chor, you're not to steal anymore, it wouldn't have worked. Same with the Muslim, they told him, be a good Muslim, but be this kind of a Muslim. Anyway, Pumiya Chor goes forward. Then he steals everything, puts it in a bag. He's about to go. He gets a bit hungry. He picks up an apple and he bites it. And he goes, oh, now what have I done? I've eaten from the king. Now I can't steal from him. Loon harami means stealing, taking from somebody that you've eaten from. Uda loon khaya, hon tusi nahi harami karni. So he put it all down and walked off. Sab kuch chad ke chala gaya. Now when he goes back, the next day the king comes down and sees all of his utensils, gold stuff lying in a bag with an apple that's been half eaten. He goes, ek hi ho gaya. Chor aaya si. They check everything, nothing's been stolen. He gets a bit confused. He goes, labbo banda keda sega. They get all the thieves in the area, they round them all up and they start beating them. Say, who was in the king's house last night trying to steal? So, Pumiya Chor finds out that the king is beating up poor people, Garib, because they were not guilty, he was guilty. And he says, oh, my Guru said, ki tusi Garib di maar nahi karani. Don't get poor people to get beaten up. So he goes up to the king, he goes, I was a chor. Dekho, sach bol rahe hai. He goes, I was a chor. He goes, okay, that's the first time a chor came up to admit to it. They said, okay, how do I know you're the chor? He goes, I left an apple behind, half eaten. He goes, haan, tu hi hai. But the king says, hold on, why did you leave the apple and all that gold? You came into my house, you started stealing everything, leave it all behind. He goes, well, Enja, my guru told me that you can steal, but you must follow these 3 rules. I ate the apple and I realized I can't steal from you, so I left it behind. He goes, you love your guru so much, you do whatever he says. He goes, they're very simple rules, 3 rules, what's hard about that? And he goes, okay, who is your guru? He goes, my guru said, is Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He goes, why did you come and admit to this? He goes, my guru said, don't do Gareeb di maar. So देखो, हर एक इंसान ना वक्रा वक्रा उपदेश कई बारी मिल जाता हैगा. Because the doctor, he gives you the medicine that will make it work for you. And here, Baba Nanak Tan Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj is looking at the Muslim and says, you're never going to leave Islam. You're going to stay you are. When I was there today, we were arguing. They were not interested in listening. So I had to say to him, please, Mehndi, ja yaar. Take it somewhere else. I'm not interested. Mera sir kha raha hai tu. Yeah? He left. So in the same way, Guru Maharaj is seeing these people. If a Muslim came to Guru Maharaj and he said, Maharaj, I don't want to become a Sikh, but I want to take some advice from you. You give to everybody, give me some advice as well. Maharaj says those words. They say, become a Muslim like this. And this is what we should be telling people. Our Guru is so great. There's nothing sad about telling people advice that helps them. A doctor is supposed to do that. Jagat Guru, as our Guru is Jagat Guru. Kyunki Maharaj says, Tum ho puri chaturdas kanta. You're the Lord of the whole world. We don't believe in 14 worlds, 7 heavens and 7 hells. We don't believe in that. But Maharaj is using this expression here to talk about the whole world. But they just use this phrase chaturdas. That doesn't mean it's true. So you mustn't take something in Bani out of context. Take it in the context of the whole thing. Otherwise, you start taking random lines that this guy was taking and saying, you should become a Muslim. But it wasn't true. So Maharaj says now. Because obviously, what's the other line? Patala patalak. Agasa agas. Ithe lak agas ho gaye, lak patal ho gaye. Utte Maharaj gaye 14 hai gaye sir. That doesn't make any sense, right? So what it means is, it's just a phrase to refer to the world. But actually Maharaj is saying, Patala patalak agasa agas. There's hundreds of thousands of heavens and hundreds of thousands of hells.